How we doing, guys? In the chat, it seems like everybody's having a heavy-ass day today. Jesus. I do have my water, and I am drinking it. Because I know y'all, and I know that you're gonna make me anyways. When I open the stream. How dare you? At midnight, so I stopped by to say hi. Have a nice stream. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry so many of my usual people watch these streams like in the middle of the night. This is like afternoon, evening for me. So currently I am trying to yes. All right. I'm going through page by page and oh shit. I'm assigning materials because even though I said I was going to do that yesterday, I did not end up doing that. And I don't want to show you guys all of the materials because one of them has a QR code that y'all explicitly said don't watch. Oh, I already love this. I have page 1 on the page. Damn. I put that QR code on the back cover, and I don't think that... The only time you can see... You can't even see the QR code. You can see the text on it. Spent $80. Don't regret spending $80 at a thrift shop. That's amazing. So, page 2, strip 1. All right. As soon as I am done uploading all of these textures, you guys should be able to see the comic and see how it turns out. What is the stream schedule? I told you guys the stream schedule. The stream schedule is 3 to 5, Tuesday through Friday. 3 to 5 PST, Tuesday through Friday. Oh, no, I didn't say it on stream. I said it in a video. I made a whole video announcing my new schedule and everything. What time is it right now? 3:10 for me. Whoops. Whoa. Thank you, Lacrimosa. And thank you, Brilliant Nimbus. And I plan to set up the schedule. I just haven't gotten around to it because I've been working on other projects right now, like this. Page 4. Alright, I think you guys should be good to be able to see the comic as I'm setting up the last couple of pages. Yeah, okay. Okay. How well do those headphones work? I've been thinking of getting a pair, but don't know. I fucking love these headphones. These are great. These are absolute favorites of mine because I can hear the whole room around me as well. Here's for you again when I asked first. You said it and then ad came up. Oh, right now for me it's 3:13. It's like midway. It's like midway through the evening for me, which is why it's so surprising when everybody tells me it's like, oh, it's like fucking midnight where I am. It's 2 in the morning, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I 100% thought this would be more convenient for people. New material. That should show. What the hell? This? Where did that get assigned to? Different. Oh, that's the... Oh. Damn it. See what this actually looks like. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. The renderer is being a bitch right now for no reason, and I don't know why. But... Okay. So I am trying to render out one specific image so that I can see everything. And currently it is being a bit of a bitch. So let's turn this intensity to like 600 and see if that works. Alright. This is why I question shit. Usually there's like a live render thing that I can do, but for some reason that does not seem to be working. Or maybe it got added in a future version of Maya that I do not have right now. Spaced out and immediately went to close the window that just opened on Panda's screen. Alright, so let me explain what I'm doing to make this a little bit easier. I am currently trying to get the final rendered version to see what is working. And to see if the lights are working. But the problem is that I usually have a version of the renderer that runs in real time, but for some reason it's not working right now. Because I would love to see it, but for some reason it doesn't seem to be working the way I want it to. Alright, that seems to... Okay, so now I have... This version can work in real time by the looks of it. You know what? Let me set this back to like, I don't know, 50. And then I'll come down here and I can adjust this exposure myself. We'll set this to like 100. Too bright, too bright, too bright, 20. And you can't seem to get it right. Sometimes the answer is to just take a step away from it. Alright, so this is what our render view looks like right now. So I am going to actually whoa, and it crashed, which is not surprising. So we're gonna see if I can open that again. Just chatting instead of art. Oh yeah, I guess I should probably switch that over eventually, shouldn't I? Okay. Alright, we're loading in. We're loading in. So... Alright, well, that's something fun. Alright. Now we can save. Oh, this... Alright, hold on. File, save scene as. There we go. So, understandably, the project crashed. Because I have a stream running and I'm trying to render something at the exact same time. And rendering is a very, very intensive process. Especially the fact that I was bold enough to render at the exact same time as render in real time while I'm doing this, like a psycho. So let's do this. I'm gonna make this light red. I'm gonna make this light blue, and I am you can see all the pages are meshing together the farther we pull back. That is not the preferred look of any of these. So I'm also going to put light here. So this needs to be -90, and this can be 0 for now. Because this one is just going to be white. but it's going to be much less intense. So let's set this to 5. Alright, so panels, perspective, camera 1, let's see what that looks like. So it looks overexposed as hell here. Let's see what the IPR looks like. And hope to God it doesn't crash. In fact, let's save and then we'll open that up. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, right. I should stop that. So, a couple of things. One, this is at too harsh of an angle, so I'm going to turn that way a little bit. The way I know it's at too harsh of an angle... wait, no, that was the blue. So... that one's definitely at the too harsh of an angle. That's... and... okay. So here is the problem. Alright, so it is this light. Is it this one? Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. I have a render view open in the side. The overhead light is going to cause a little bit of overexposure right now just because it is too small. It's too focused. Hold up. I probably shouldn't do that. Stop this. Top view. This light is a little bit too focused, so it's going to cause a glare. It's not a rendering problem. The only rendering problem I'm having right now is that the light colors aren't showing up, but I think that might be because I am using a very specific kind of lighting and I need to do it differently. Let's open that cone angle up a little bit and then re-render this. So This is the most you've ever streamed. Like I said, I want to have a more consistent stream schedule, Amy. I wasn't lying. I can hear my computer screaming under me. Okay, so the problem that I'm seeming to have here is that there is a glare on the wood right there. Just Amy and Sky. Listen, I have known this for a while. More consistent than ha 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 ha. Yes, more consistent than nothing. So let's hide the spotlight, and then we'll render again. Okay, so it is this spotlight. Great, good to know. The real question is if it is. Better. All right. Scheduling consistency. Ha 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 ha. Right here. Okay. So, problem that I am having. For some reason, I can't get the colors to show. And I'm wondering it's because I'm using color temperature.
That's a different kid. Did you get a different fucking kid?
It is. Okay, good. Good. We are getting somewhere.
That's a different kid. Did you get a different fucking kid? That's a different kid. Did you get a different fucking kid?
Thank you for all the follows. Holy shit. Come on, man. All right, we are getting somewhere. So for context for that statement, here is what it is looking like right now. It's dark, but we are getting somewhere. I'm thinking I'm just going to make this cone angle fucking huge for both of these so that they act more like areas than anything. Same thing for this one. I could just use area lights, but I'm already too dedicated. In the other one. Yeah, it is. Okay, so this is the render view. This is what the lights actually look like if the whole world is pitch black. This has like default lighting in it, and then you're adding lights on top of that. This is like extremely streamlined compared to what it actually is going to look like. So, here we go. Let's crank this exposure up. Let's do 15. And then let's do the same thing over here, exposure 15, and then let's do the same thing up here. Let's do this exposure to 7. Let's see how that turns out. All right. Whoa. All right, so I might have gone a little overzealous. That's too bright. So Top Boy, we're gonna kick you back down to, let's actually kick you down to 4. This guy's going to go down to 12, and this guy's also going to go to 12, and we're going to see how that turns out. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. So I'm still not loving how this light is turning out. Okay. In the corner of the cover. Yes, it is. Alright, so let's do this. I'm gonna make this an area light, and I'm gonna do the same for this. And that's going to absolutely tank what it actually looks like. Or not, or it's gonna just make it look the exact same. Alright, now these are too bright for context. So let's see. Let's see if I can stagger these and make these look any better. By the way, if you want to know what lighting art is like, it's this. It's trial and error, seeing if things look good. So I reoriented where these rotate to from the object itself to the world. And now I'm going to flip it back to the object again. And the reason that I had it switch to object is so that I can rotate it while it's still staying flat. Alright, this is turning out pretty good now. It's still not to the level that I would want it. Mostly because these two lights are too bright, I think. I want these to be implied. So I'm going to kick these back down to 8. And see if that helps. I'm also going to see if reducing this down to like, let's adjust these. Oop, 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 oop. So they're not facing the table as much. And then we will back them up even more. Alright, so now it's way too dark. But you can see there's kind of an implied red and an implied blue up here. So now it's time to crank up these fucking intensities again and see if it helps. So let's put this back to 12. Let's put this back to 12. And now they seem to be a little bit too implied. Oh, maybe. Maybe not. No, that looks pretty good, actually. We'll make it 10. See if that helps. No, that looks a little bit too dark now. See, this is what lighting art is constantly checking if what you're doing looks good or is a little bit too subtle. Does the render update real time, or I re-render every adjustment simply so that my computer doesn't die? Because I'm only updating this one frame. Let's see if bending these a little bit more towards the canvas helps this out. Still seems a little dark. Yep, now it's too big. Okay. That's just gonna take up way too much time. I don't need it to cast volumetric shadows. Those are the things that cast shadows within, like, fog and shit, and I don't really need it to do that. So let's go to a different frame. Let's see. There. Random frame. Okay, so this is what the page looks like as it's flipping, as it's turning. And honestly, you know, I think that those pages are actually too reflective because they're supposed to be paper. These aren't, this is like a golden age comic. This isn't a modern comic. So... let's shrink that down. It's tool settings. Turn that off. Render settings, still need those. So we're going to go in here. And now y'all are going to see the lovely world of node networks. Page texture 1. There we go. Alright. So page texture. We're going to go into the roughness is at 0. Where is... page texture is the wood. Here we go. So standard surface 1 is the cover. It says roughness is at 0. But I don't believe it. Okay, I see the problem. Yep, there we go. Alright, so that's a specular highlight that's causing that. Ah! Maya for beginners, or is there a better software to start with? If you're beginning, please, God, don't use Maya. Maya is $1,700 a year. If you're a beginner just learning how to 3D model, download Blender. It's free. There's 1,000 tutorials to use online if you want to learn how to use it. For the love of God, please don't use Maya if you're a beginner. Maya is used by industry professionals and students. I am using a student license right now because you still have the student license 3 years after you graduate. Yeah, $1,700 a year. That is a lot of money. So unless you feel like paying $2,000 for something that you're not 100% sure that you are going to do for the rest of your life, just maybe download Maya. Maybe download Blender. Leave Maya alone for right now. How much does Maya cost a month? More. I think $1,700 is the discounted per year price. I just straight up heard someone scream. Alright, so I think I figured this out. I'm pretty sure. Let's open up the render view again. Panels, perspective. Let's pick that page. No. Let's pick that one. We're going to render that. And you see, this is part of the reason that I think that this looks pretty good, but this is part of the reason that I think that the overhead light isn't bright enough. Because it's all... But do you... Trust me, Blender is remarkably up to date. They update their software a lot. You can see that the only real lights that you can see here are the red and the blue. There's even a deep shadow right here, even though there's a light directly above this. Maybe increase to 8, see if that helps at all. Remember that. Alright, so now that above headlight's a lot brighter, looks good on the comic. Doesn't really seem to be a reflection on the desk, which is a good start. But let's see when it zooms out. So when we're at the full comic, let's see what that looks like. I think that looks pretty fucking good. Permanent during a stream. Ha! That sounds insane. So why Maya instead of Blender? Because price.
Fucking kid.
Just price. That's it. I prefer Maya's, like, all of this. I prefer the layout. I prefer the workspace. I prefer all of it in Maya. However, Blender is very, very similar with very, with a lot more tools, but a lot different layout. It's very hard for someone like me who was, trained in Maya to learn Blender. But, Blender is just, it's cheaper. It's a cheaper alternative. It's not $1,700 a year. It's free. And you can learn as much as you want on there. So 8 worked great. But I want to see what 12 does. Too bright. But it's... Alright, that's what I wanted to see. The cone is too small. So I'm going to open the cone up a little bit, and then I'm going to render it again. Yes, it's overexposed right now. I'm aware of that, and I'm not worried about that just yet. Alright, great. Now that I know the actual size of the cone, let's bring that back down to 8 and then render it again. That doesn't seem like you can see it. There we go. That was part of the reason. I had the drop-off ridiculously high. Still ridiculously high. Whoa. Times where you don't want to work but have to. Does it seem like you have a night demon in Butler with a shotgun telling you in the back of your head? And since you've heard me make that joke. You know what? I always call it the brain goblin. I was have a brain goblin in my head trying to tell me the thing that I have is when I don't want to work, it's less like I have to do it because I have to get out and get going. It's a lot more of like executive dysfunction, like my brain going, why aren't you already working? You should just keep going. You should just keep working. The brain goblin is like a bully that lives in your head, is the way that I would put it. So it's a lot less like I have to keep working, keep going. And it's executive dysfunction. It's the part of your brain that screams at you that you need to be working, you need to be doing something, and if you're not doing something, then why aren't you doing something? Here are words you said. Essentially, I have less of a I don't want to work and it sucks. It's less like I have I can tell that it was that I made a joke a while ago, probably when I was still in school, that it's like I have a demon with like a butler with a shotgun telling me that I have to do it. But honestly, it's a lot less like, oh god, I don't want to work, so but I have to, because now all of my work is generated by myself. I make all of the decisions of when and how I work. So because of that, it's a lot less I don't want to work, but I have to, and a lot more, well, I said I was going to work, so now it's on me. Now I have to go. And if I don't do that, then all I'm failing is myself, really. I'm wondering if I should ever so slightly raise that off the This seems like it's coming along. So it looks like the green screen's gonna work out pretty fucking good by the looks of it. God, oh my jaw. Holy shit. So I'm doing some final tests of the green screen to see if the green screen works out. As are gonna have... They are on the green screen, but it doesn't look like that's gonna be too much of a problem. And, hold on, I have an idea. Is this still, it is. All right, good. So this is the green screen texture. First of all, turn that roughness off. We don't need any roughness on that. Mission, here we go. So, do I have a color code here? Go. Is there an option to make this not have any shadows cast onto it? I don't think so. Let's check, because I just gave... How do you have that Green Lantern Corps ring up in the top? Oh, it's not a Green Lantern Corps ring. Damn it. That is a object meant to show you what something looks like on rounded surfaces and on hard edges. So it's just an object to show you what your texture would look like wrapped around an object. It's not a Green Lantern Corps or anything. So this is now what the back page looks like. I'm wondering if you can see it from the top. You ever so slightly can. That's not good. But I can... Scale this. 0.998. Now let's just do 0.99. Okay, and then we'll render this again. Alright. Please don't crash. Okay. So now we got this. This is what we're looking like. You can't see the green screen until it gets flipped to it. Did I decrease its thickness? Where'd it go? 0.01. 0.03. There we go. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? If this is the problem, I can just minus point. Yeah, shit. Minus 0.03. There we go. And then we'll go to the back page, we'll go to this page, and then scale, we'll do this at 0.99. Now it's a little shorter. You're never going to see the full page anyway. So when the book is fully closed, you can't see the back page. When the book is open,
that's a different
perfect
kid.
green
Did you
screen.
get a different fucking kid?
Perfect green screen. Pages, I thought those characters would fall under some sort of copyright. Nope. I found all of these pages on publicdomaincomics.com. Or not publicdomaincomics.com. I found them all on public domain comic uploaders. I only use characters that had already entered the public domain and were in public domain comics. For a while now, never content. Well, thank you very much. Let's see if there is a time. Perspective, camera one. I want to see if there is a time. Here we go. All right, so the page is slightly overlapping.
I don't care.
Hey, thank you for the
Makes.
subscription.
Call the fucking guy.
All right, so the page is slightly overlapping here, but you cannot see the reflection of the green screen on it, thank God. And then as soon as it's covered, I think I should be good. Hell yeah. Character totally flopped. It's less you don't keep the copyrights up when the company goes under. Most of these comics are from comics companies that don't exist anymore. All right. So like here is one of the rendered frames that we have right now. Let's pick another random frame. Let's see if we have anything good. There we go. It's one of the frames we used earlier. Yeah, Centaur Comics went under. we go. I think that looks pretty fucking accurate to an actual comic book right there. There we go.
That's a different kid. Did you get a different fucking kid?
Oh, that turned out pretty good. Here's another shot of the book as it's flipping. You can see a lot more of the red light in this one. And then we'll go all the way there. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's get that. Oh, need to be able to see. There we go. And that is fully closed. Let's see what that looks like one more time. Boom. That is what we're looking like with the fully rendered open and close. And now, well, I think there we go. All right. So one more time just for posterity. I'm going to turn the lights off of this one so that we can see the actual animation. But here's the actual animation in full motion, so that we know what it's going to look like once it's rendered out with all those lights added on. Are you going to post these streams on YouTube? I actually am. You can't find the page because it has no videos or subscribers or anything. But I did make a stream dump channel that I'm going to be posting streams to. I just need to actually, you know, post them. I think I can... Let me see if I can actually look up the channel. Because currently the only subscriber is myself. There we go. You already posted streams to your main channel. I did, and then I'm going to delete them because I don't want them on my main channel. Got skills? God, I hope so. I spent so much goddamn money on getting these skills. I subscribed from the Panda Red account to the Panda Red stream account, not only so people could see it in my subscriptions, but also because it was in the vain attempt that maybe it would make the stream dump pop up so that I could link it to my main account.
Just snatch them all up.
All right. I think that is done. I need to render that.
That's one of the reasons why I can
You know what? I'm actually going to go on a quick break so I can see what rendering this will, how long that will take. It might be a short stream today because this was all I had planned, and now that it's done, I just need to render it out, and I don't think that having a stream running and a render running at the same time is a good idea.
I found out that I am not original or creative. I can't make up a new thing.
I have no idea what that is. Remember, your water bottle. Okay, so I'm going to see how long this is going to take. I'm going to put you guys on the waiting screen.
And I very much doubt.
Depending on this, on how long this takes,
So once you get over that,
we will see if I come back. But I will come back and tell you guys what the decision is, regardless.
basically, let's just copy it and just do a little changey thing.
All right, I'll be right back.
Pretend, like it's yours. No one will know.
Alright, sorry. I'm currently trying to render in a sequence, but for some reason it keeps only rendering one frame and then stopping. Let's see if I can Google this shit. Render settings, window, common tab. Render sequence. Okay. $130. I think this is how I do this. Okay. I think this works. Let's see. I'm an idiot and shrunk the tab, so I might have just fucked myself. Anything on the... Okay, it's right here, goddamn. Ugh. Happy. So I think it's working, but I'm not 100% sure. You know what, I probably have a way to know if it's working. Okay. Nope. It's working. Hell yeah. It is rendering right now. Okay. I might end the stream 30 minutes early just so the processing power can go to that and not to this. And then I will stream again on Monday. But this is done. It's finished. You'll see this animation in a project that I'm working on. I don't think I'm going to post this on its own. I don't trust y'all with the green screen. So I am going to sign off for the day. Thank you guys for stopping by. I didn't get as high numbers, but that's totally okay. I'm happy that you guys were stopping by and checking my stuff out anyway. So thank you all. You guys were awesome. I love being able to show you guys my process, even though y'all didn't really see much today because I was just too into it. So thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for watching. I can't wait to put this out. I can't wait to show you guys how it turns out. All right. I will see you.